Good afternoon. It is August the 18th, 2016, and time to wrap up another trading day. We came into today's market seeing a trading range. Thought we had really good support at 2175 to 2170. We were hoping to buy 2172s or better because the overnight session had sold down here to this point. You can see that, but the market just basically rallied up from there. Our sell zone was 80 to 82, then basically 85. Haven't quite made 85 yet, so pretty quiet trading. Not a big volume day at all, as you can see right here. It's just kind of a scalper's paradise. You're talking about 1 to 2 point trades until you get in here. There was a trade that had more potential in it if you stayed with it. Here's a trade that could have gotten you your 3 to 4, but again, there's just not a lot of volatility to work with. This retest failure trade there, if you traded it perfectly, was good for 2. That buy, if you traded it perfectly, was good for 2. If you traded this trade right here, or that trade, you'd have been lucky to scratch it. That's all there was in that trade. This mean green trade was a scratch. This mean green trade would have paid off your 3 to 4. Then we get into this area where you trade from 83 back down to 78. There was a shot at 4 points on this run. It looks big, but we're on single tick increments right here. So again, it's summertime trading. You got to guess it right on the opening and hang with it through at least the AM session's completion, and that's how you make your money. There is not enough volatility to consistently enter the market 5, 6, 7, 8 times a day and think in terms of making more than a point. Hopefully that changes in mid-September, and it may not. Until the Fed allows this market to sell and we get a two-sided market, I don't think it can change. F1 screen, higher low, higher high, find a place to buy it tomorrow. F2 screen. Depending on where we close right now, leaning to the buy side, we put all this together. Definitely with a P with volume over time, so this we've got a P behind us. So that would reinforce our find a place to buy it and see if we can take out the 2185-90 area. So right now the easiest trade is going to be sell 84.86. That's resistance. Second trade 89.91, sell 2. No news tomorrow, Baker Hughes rig count. On the buy side, buy 78s to 80. And 73.75 for buy 2. Look for another range bound trade. No news, nothing to really rock or get stuff going. And it's patience sitting there. Swing trading, moves out of the middle is where you have to put yourself for this kind of trading. There's just not a lot going on. And we can all laugh and joke and say, yeah, it must be summer, but you know, when you sit in front of your screens and you don't change your trading style, trades are few and far between, and you now understand why a lot of people don't put themselves through this and they vacation. Some people June through August. Pretty good traders to be able to afford to do that. Okay, looking at the 10-year, no news to drive it tomorrow. Probably the E-minis direction will have as much to do with it as anything. Higher low, higher high, find a place to buy it. Just like the E-mini on the F1 screen. You get the F2 screen. P behind it, move out of the middle. Finally getting up into our sell zone. We had hoped to sell 15s to 19s this morning. Could live with 8s to 12s, and the 8 to 12 was the first trade of the day that produced a good one. So sell 1, 15 to 19. 23.27, sell 2. On the buy side, 5 to 9. And 29 to 1. But we nailed the 30-year this morning, both edges. We caught that just right. I love that when that happens, don't you? Similar situation to the note. It just boils down to a resistance hold, and resistance starts at 8. So right now we're at 71.30. So 4 to 8 is number 1. And we got this high over here at 17, so 15 to 19, sell 1. 27.31, sell 2. I can't imagine us getting up, but you know the bond does funny things. It's a big contract. It can move. Support right now is last rotate stopped at 23, so 24 to 28. Buying against value down here would be, well, we'll make it 17 to 21. We'll be a little more aggressive on the buy side. And then 1 to 5. Again, it's hard to see trading this type of a range, but with the bond, like I said, it is a big contract. And can really move. Gold hung in there today. That's about all it did. Higher low, higher high. Trying to trade higher. Pretty fat profile right now, so maybe we can get some more action out of it tomorrow. Resistance, we'll make it 59 to 61 on the sell. Then 64, 66 for sell 2. On the buy side, right in a high volume area, I'd like to, 52, 54 by 1. And then 45, 47 by 2. Crude oil. Tomorrow is September expiration. I imagine the squeeze is still on. Still will like the long side. Didn't quite make our 49.15, but a strong market. And it is pointed up. Resistance at 49. No magic there. So the easiest trade to see is to sell 49, 49 and a quarter. Get to this high volume area. Second one, 49.50, 49.75. I mean, if we get above this 49.50, no reason not to go to 50. And it's just kind of next round number, and everybody knows their stops there. Whether the fundamentals support it or not, we know in crude that fundamentals don't play a hell of a lot with the market. I'm going to open it up. May have to pay 75s to get in, but 48 and a quarter, 48.50 by 1. And then 47.75, 48 even by 2. Euro has been strong. No changes came out of the ECB today, but nothing was expected. Higher low, higher high. Market is trying to trade higher. And this is what the profile looks like. So 113.75 stops above 114. We're close enough, but we got to get through 75 first. So sell 1. 114 even, sell 2. I like that trade. On the buy side, 1350, pretty damn aggressive. And then 1325. We had a 1315, 1325 buy this morning, and it worked out pretty well for us. So maybe it will tomorrow too. You all have a great evening. I will see you bright and early in the morning. 2 more days of summer, they say here. Then this weekend we have temperatures forecast to be in the 70s, the high 70s. But hey, I can take that. I'm ready for a change. We've had a very, very hot summer here, so fall sounds pretty good to me. Y'all have a great evening. I'm out of here.